Hey, Joey Starr here. I want to extend a very warm and heartfelt Happy Mother's Day to every mom out there. Whether you are a biological mother or a special lady who has taken it upon herself to adopt and or raise anyone as your own, you deserve a special kind of admiration and respect for what is undoubtedly the oldest and hardest job in existence. While Mother's Day occurs only once a year, you are on board every single day, even after your young ones have grown and become parents themselves. This video will be about what a mother is to me. A mother is so much more than the person to whom you credit to being your mom. Whatever you want to call it, nature, your deity, the universe, or fate, this person was selected in one way or another to be forever bound to you. Biological mothers start providing for you at the moment of conception, even before knowing that a new person has started to grow inside of them, because their bodies automatically share nutrients and other resources with you, at times to the point where they may be lacking enough for themselves. Let that sink in for a moment. Your mother was already giving you what was hers, whether she had enough for herself or not, while you were still being put together. I cannot even imagine anything more beautiful than that in nature. But the role of mother goes far beyond birth or adoption. She is often the first person to love you, the person to teach you and guide you, your first best friend, your first protector, and the first person you go to when you need help. She is the one you can count on most, the one who will always put you ahead of herself, and the one who always makes sacrifices for you. My mother was a woman who was not perfect by any means. She made many mistakes in life, didn't always make the right choices. She didn't always know the right answer to things. She didn't always say the right thing, take the best action, or even set the best examples for me. But she always tried her best. And while her execution may not have always been on point, she ultimately tried to do what she thought was right at any given time. Becoming a mother doesn't automatically embed you with the knowledge and tools to do the job correctly. Like with most things in life, you really have to wing it. And my mom didn't have all the resources and advantages that some others did, but her heart was always in the right place. My mother raised me mostly by herself in a time period where, while it wasn't unheard of, single mothers were not very common. She worked very hard, usually 7 days a week, to provide for me and still carry on all of her motherly duties. Looking back, I am blown away by how she would work all day, make real home-cooked meals, clean the house, and raise me. And like everyone else, she was subject to the curveballs that life throws at us, but I tell you what, I know very few people who have and are even capable of enduring the hardships that I watched my mother go through, not even counting being a single mother of 3 boys. And I didn't start to understand or even realize until I was older the amount of sacrifice that my mother made to make sure that I always had what I needed, sometimes even going without meals to make sure that I didn't need to. I may not have always agreed with how my mom did things, but I cannot name a single person who has even come close to doing all that she has done for me. I couldn't be the man I am right now without having been her son. So I implore to you, please, take the time and put in the effort to honor your own mother. I realize everyone's relationship with their mother is unique. It may not be uniformly ideal, but at some point in your life, even if it was very brief, your mother was someone very special, if for no other reason than for the fact that she brought you into this world. So please, in whatever way possible, honor her. Call her, hug her, give her a kiss, show her your love, and or show her what you have become, and acknowledge that she played an important role in that. If you need to, make amends. Forgive her. Forgive yourself. We are all winging it in this life, and while there may be varying levels of success among our fellow human beings, nothing is forever. We all leave this world the same, just like we all started the same, born of resources given to us by our mothers. I lost my mother 3 years ago, and there is not a day that goes by where I am not thinking about her constantly and missing her dearly. And while I am satisfied with my final memories of her, I would still give up everything just to get a little more time with her. Losing her was life-changing, but I can assure you that everything that I do now is with the intent of honoring her and making her proud. Those of you blessed enough to still have your mother, cherish her now and every day, because tomorrow is never promised. And if you are like me and have already lost your mother, you can still find ways to honor her, like trying to recreate one of her special recipes, looking at old photos of her, reminiscing about her with family or friends, or even, I don't know, make a YouTube video? Thank you so much for watching. I know it's different from what you normally get from me, but the message was too important to pass up. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and stalk. Happy Mother's Day. Laters.